Hello again. Well, this is a latest in my videos of how I'm getting on upgrading my Rega turntable, and actually it's going to be different this time because we're going to end with a quiz. There we are. So what I bought recently was one of these, and this is an audiophile linear power supply unit that basically upgrades the Rega wall warts you get with them, and it's made by Swagman Lab, and it's quite a chunky, heavy, solid aluminium cased thing. And so in the front you have a little blue, thankfully quite discreet LED, and around the back you've got the power supply goes in there. You get this which attaches to the turntable, and you get an on-off switch. And I've been using this with my Rega P324, which has got a TTPSU upgrade. And I've been using it for a bit, and frankly I couldn't hear a blind bit of difference. And so I was going to sort of decide it didn't work, but then I remembered on my phone I've got an RPM app which measures the speed but also measures the wow, which is a kind of a slightly slower speed change. And I thought, well, if I check the wall wart compared to this, we can see if there's any sort of reduction in the wow. So these are the results I got. Right, so as you can see there's basically no difference between the standard power supply and this. So I can't remember how I spent it. I think it was about £50 or something. So I was going to kind of put it down to experience, thinking, well, it doesn't make much difference. But then I had a thought. Up in the main system, I've got a mains conditioning block, which was then going to this, or the wall wart, and then into the TTPSU, which is an upgraded power supply. So you've got basically three sort of upgraded power supply units in the chain. And I was thinking, well, maybe it might be different if I got a dirty power supply, or the standard power supply, and so I thought, well, what's the most sort of interference-prone power supply I've got in the house? And in my shed, I've got a Rega P1. It's not connected to anything, but there's about a sort of a 20-foot cable snaking out of the house to the shed to power it. I thought, well, if anything, that's going to be the place where there's most interference. So I did the same thing in the shed. Now it's not connected up to anything out there, the P1, so I couldn't do a listening comparison, but I could do a comparison with the RPM app, and I got these figures. Right, so there we are. So although you can maybe say it just goes from extremely high to very high, the wow reduced by about 20% when you compare the old Rega wall wart to the linear power supply on the P1, which seemed to me to be significant. So I think that if I was looking to buy this again, if I had the mains conditioner and the TTPSU I've got, I don't think it makes much difference, but I probably still would get it because, well, although it doesn't make any difference to the sound quality, it's nice to have an on-off switch, and the Rega wall wart did get quite warm. But going to the P1, then I think it may make a difference to sound quality, because certainly there's objective evidence that it makes a difference to speed stability. So I think that's a good thing. So I hope you find that of use. Now, before I forget, I've moved to this chair because I did say that there's going to be a quiz at the end, and I've been looking for one of these for quite a while, and I've just bought, I'm going to cover this up, one of these. So if you look at it, it's quite a large box. It's got some dials here with funny symbols, and yeah, that's going to be my next review. So the question is, can you work out what it is? Anyway, I hope that's been of interest. Look forward to seeing you again, and thanks for watching. Bye bye now.